Hello, Cancer. How you doing? It is time to look at finances for the month of September 2022, okay? For those of you who are new to my channel, this is something brand new that I have never tried before. So pardon me if I'm a little bit weird or awkward, as this is still very uncomfortable. I just want to give it a shot. After this round of readings for September, I'm going to do a poll and get you guys to vote to see if I'm going to keep this every single month. But anyway, I figured I'd give it a shot. So if you'd like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know, okay? All right, the first thing I'm looking at here is those of you who are unemployed and looking. Unemployed and looking. What's the energy looking like? How's the energy looking? Ooh, the Empress. Okay, that's not bad. Not bad. It does look like you will be picking up something that is very stable and long term. But the Page of Pentacles is reversed, though. That's kind of confusing. What's going on there? Page of Cups is reversed. Ten of Pentacles is reversed. So maybe, see, I see you getting communication here. What's going on with this? This don't make no sense. I see communication, probably definitely a callback. Are they not really offering you what you want? Are you turning this down? Five of Pentacles reversed, King of Cups reversed. Let me clarify the Page of Pentacles reversed. What's that all about? What is that all about? Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So I see you getting some kind of call. I don't know if that's you turning it down. If they're maybe not offering to pay you exactly what you want. Maybe it's not paying you very much. But I feel like you are going to be getting an offer for something stable and long term. I do see that much. That's very confusing. Well, let's get the advice, I guess. I know that was really, really quick. Came through real fast. Let's get the advice. What's the best advice? Best advice. Six of Swords in the reverse. The Empress. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I mean, at the end of the day, take it and keep your options open. Take it and keep your options open. Trying to think of some different ways to word it, because I've given a lot of the signs very similar advice, but at the end of the day, when you're dealing with finances and whatnot, it's kind of simple. It's not really all that complicated. I would take it and keep your options open. Okay. Believe it or not, see, the funny thing about it is especially when it comes to anything, but especially finances, we limit ourselves like crazy, dude. We limit ourselves like crazy. Just because whatever this is may not be paying you very much, I would take it and leave my options open. Don't tell them what your plan is. Some of you need to get up and travel. Don't be afraid to apply for a job that's at a distance from you. Don't be afraid to do that. And the funny thing about this is it's probably going to require you to do something that makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable anyway. More than likely. The advice that I've given just about every sign so far is take it and use all your extra money building a business. That's just my advice. That's not the cards. That's me. That's what I would honestly do if I was you. Well, that was kind of boring. Oh, well, let's go ahead and look at those of you who are employed, looking for advancement, promotions and whatnot. Let's see. Cancers who are employed, looking for a promotion, looking for some kind of advancement, looking to move up. Oh, man, some of you are waiting. Maybe you applied for a position and they're just not You haven't heard that communication yet? Oh, some of y'all are just ready to quit over it too. Yeah. Ooh, man. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Five of Wands. Looks to me like some of y'all are getting so irritated with this that you're just to prevent you from doing something crazy. You're about to walk out. You're thinking about quitting, aren't you? Looks to me like you're very upset. You put in a lot of work, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. You feel like it's going unnoticed. You feel like nobody gives a shit. You're determined though, aren't you? Some of you are actually going out looking for another job too with the Knight of Coins there. Devil card. Well, why is it? Let me see if I can get why. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles just fell on the floor. Why are they not considering you? Three of Cups in the reverse. Something to do with, now this is kind of weird. Maybe there's somebody else. Now this is, because I've been in this position too. Is there somebody else who has maybe been there longer than you, but isn't as qualified as you? Does that happen? That's happened to me before. I remember this one time at a job, I was about to get promoted because I got into this job and I went through and I learned everything the company had to offer. I was doing like 5, 6 jobs at once, and they were about to promote me. And then this one other dude who had been there for like 3 years but didn't know shit started bitching and complaining. And I had to train him to be my supervisor. Yep. For real. I was like, man, that's some bullshit. Like, I'm qualified for it. If I got to train you to be my supervisor, that's pretty fucked up. So I'm feeling kind of like it's something along the lines of that, where somebody feels like they deserve it more than you, even though they don't. At the end of the day, let's get the advice here, because at the end of the day, if that's the way they want to run, if they want to run a business like that, if you want to run a business promoting somebody who's not even qualified for it, just for whatever random ass reason, get the hell out of that place then, man. If that company isn't promoting the most qualified person, that's their fuck up. They're the ones ruining their business, Let's see what's the advice here. What's the best advice? Best advice. Yeah, the Hermit, man. I'm telling you, if you know for a fact that you're qualified for the position, and for whatever stupid ass reason they're not giving it to you, that's their fuck up. They're the ones losing out. They're the ones missing out. They're the ones ruining. You're running your own company into the ground by not promoting the most qualified person. You're the idiot. I don't need to work here then at all. That'd be my attitude for it. Look, I feel like, hey, you know what? The universe might be doing you a favor. This might just be your cue to go look for something else. Let that stupid ass business owner run the business into the ground. Let them do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like there are other opportunities for you, and you just may, if you choose to go ahead and just say, okay, well, maybe the universe is doing me a favor. You might end up stumbling into an opportunity that brings you more success than you ever imagined possible. You very well may. Don't be so quick to judge the situation. The universe might have something bigger and better in mind for you. Yep. All right, man, these are coming through quick. I don't know why y'all's messages are coming through so fast. Let's take a look here at those of you who are looking to be self-employed. Cancerians who are looking to replace your 9-to-5 job with your own business. Now, I had to tell Gemini the same thing. I'm talking, this reading here is for those of you actively putting forth the work and the effort. Actively, okay? If you're just laying around thinking about what you want to do, this is not for you. If you're just talking about what you might do one of these days, this is not for you. This is for the Cancerians who are actually actively on the path, building that business, making those investments, actually doing the damn thing. That's what this is for. Okay. Let's see how the energy's looking. Let's see how the energy is looking. Ooh, Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're learning a hell of a lot, aren't you? Learning a hell of a lot, starting to realize a lot of things, starting to look at money, business, and finance very differently. Very, very differently. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles is reversed. Death card reversed. Okay. Ooh, okay. So right now, things are looking kind of slow, but you still kind of have a positive outlook on it, though, don't you? I feel like you will more than likely end up partnering up and teaming up with somebody. Especially for those of you wondering about a business partner, I feel like you will end up with some sort of business partner that can help you a little bit later on down the line. Okay. And that's more than likely. As a matter of fact, this isn't a love reading, but some of you may end up in a power couple type relationship with the Lover's card, King of Pentacles, Two of Cups. The universe got somebody out there for you. If you're really, truly willing to get on that path and stay on that path and climb that mountain, the universe will bring somebody into your life that'll help you out. Best believe that. Okay. It's looking pretty good, though. The best thing that I'm seeing here is that it may be a little bit irritating and annoying, but you still are keeping that positive outlook, and that's good. That's good. I see you not turning down any opportunities. This looks pretty smooth, honestly. Excuse me. This looks pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. I mean, like I tell everybody, when you hop on that path, it's going to be rough. It's going to be nerve-wracking. It's going to be scary. But if you stay on that path, man, it's not if, it's when. It's when. It's eventually going to happen for you. What is the best advice? Best advice for Cancerians wanting to become self-employed. What's the best advice? Best advice. Ooh, the Seven of Wands. Okay. So ignore anybody that has some shit to talk. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. There's going to be people try to kill your dreams. There will be people try to shoot you down. And that's nothing compared to when it actually starts happening for you. Oh yeah, when you're actually first getting on the path, yes, there's going to be people telling you you're wasting your time. Don't do that. Go be in the matrix and get a regular job. And but once you start really becoming successful, that's nothing. Oh, they get pissed. Oh, they will desperately try to yank you down off that mountain. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. Okay. That looks like the biggest thing that you have to worry about here. That looks like look, okay. You ever heard that quote, you will lose 95% of your friends and family on the path to success? It's true. It's true. Now, it doesn't have to. I'm not saying go cut everybody out of your life. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Okay. When you, like me, where like I spent my whole adult life below the poverty line, so everybody around you is on that same frequency, everybody around you. When you really start getting on that path, you start changing your perspectives, you start changing your goals, you start working towards, then you will notice that the people closest to you, you're becoming more and more and more distant. Okay. It will start pissing lots of people off. It'll start pissing lots of people off for you to even think about getting up out of that low poverty frequency. People get very angry. And then once you start becoming successful, they will become infuriated. They will become absolutely infuriated. They will try to shame you. They'll try to call you names. They'll try to judge you. Dude, I'm telling you, ignore it. As a matter of fact, that is one of the greatest indicators that you're doing something right. You ever heard the crab theory? You ever heard that? You throw a bunch of crabs in a pot of boiling water, and if one of the crabs starts climbing out, the rest of the crabs grab it and drag it back in because they don't want it getting out. They want it to suffer with them. People are the same way. You think I'm fucking with you. I'm not. It's really, I know you hear everybody talk about these things. It's true. It is true. Your ability to make it to the top of the mountain, I would say probably 75 to 80% of it is ignoring the noise. Ignore the noise. After a while, most people will kind of get the idea that it's not working. And for the most part, they'll get bored and they'll leave you alone for the most part. But it's part of it. That's part of it. And I mean, honestly, it's just from an outside perspective, that's like a default setting in this game, you know, because this Earth game is challenging. And that's one of the things. You're not just going to make it to the top of the mountain easily. Hell no, you're not. Okay. You need to be able to ignore it. Understand that that's those people trying to project their insecurities onto you. One of the biggest indicators of the broke person's mentality is your success is causing my failure. That's one of the biggest broke person's way of thinking. It's the rich people's fault. It's the people with money, and they're the ones who are responsible for me being poor. You know, that right there. And it's going to be so tempting for you to want to go back and forth with them and try to tell them that they're in a victim's mentality and they're just going to fight you. And just don't waste your time. Just don't. Just say, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm still climbing this mountain, though. You can come with me if you want. Oh, you want to stay down there and bitch and be miserable? All right, cool. Deuces. That looks like the biggest thing. That if you're not experiencing that just yet, you will. You will. Okay. Like I said, it kind of starts off small. You're wasting your time. No, that's not possible. That's too risky. Play it safe. Be thankful for what you have. No. No, I'm not settling for this bullshit. I am going to make it to the top of that fucking mountain or I will die trying, period. If you don't like it, that's not my problem. You're more than welcome to make this journey with me. If you don't want to, no, I'm not going to sit here at the bottom of the mountain with you just because you're lonely. If you're so fucking lonely, get up off your ass and climb to the top of the mountain with me. I'll be happy to keep you company up there, but I'm not staying here at the bottom of the mountain with you just because you don't have any faith in yourself. It's not happening. Okay, you got to adapt that mentality. And you have to understand that, no, that does not make you a bad person. They will try to tell you that you're a bad person. Let them think what they want. You know what's in your heart. Okay? Don't let nobody discredit you. Don't let anybody's bullshit opinions distract you. Okay, you know what's in your heart. You know you're a good person. Okay, don't let them talk you into believing you're a bad person because you're trying to better your life. Are you kidding me? And they will. Don't fall for it. Okay. All right. I feel like those were the messages that my Cancerian friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. Thank you all so much for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.